OMG, it's a new episode of the Midwest Pit. Today we have a very special guest on. It's Judy.
Holy moly, the Midwest Pit. I got out of that.
Well, you're back in now.
No, I can't go back. I can't go back.
um, a disclaimer, there may be background noise. The neighbors don't come home till about 5 o'clock. Sometimes they come home at 3. And usually the kid downstairs is done playing Fortnite or whatever he's playing by now, so there shouldn't be any, screaming. But I don't know. We'll see.
It'll just be my screaming.
So, first of all, hi, how are ya? What you been up to?
Um, well, I slept most of this morning and missed the initial time we planned to record by like 2.5 hours.
Oh, well, it's okay. I'm accommodating for all my guests.
I can tell. I am, what's the worm? Very silly when it comes to making times.
um, so we got a lot of stuff to go over. I have a whole list of funny
Oh
topics of
no.
just random stuff I've thought up of from a few months, honestly. Um,
Okay.
but first, we've got some birthday shout outs. Happy birthday to Oomphy Swag Enabler. She turns 30 today.
Let's go.
Um, it is also Rock Howard's birthday
Hey, yo.
and Sylvie Paula birthday.
Yeah. Let's go.
So,
Best KOF character.
so happy birthday to all the goofy goobers out there. And if you're listening and it's your birthday today too, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, so we did that. Have you seen the? It's a Call of Duty video, I think. It's a Call of Duty lobby. It's the very end of a match, and there's like a Keebler elf on the comms, and he goes, "Damn, it feels good to be a gangster."
I don't think I've seen that. Holy moly. Which game? Like,
I don't know.
might help to jog the memory because you gotta, if you tell me a lobby, or which game's lobby, I'd probably remember if I seen it.
From what I remember of the very split second that it showed, it was orange, and there was like a few guys standing there, and it was
You
like
guys
dusty.
think it's Dusty. It was probably like one of the newer Modern Warfare games.
That's what
More
I
than
was
likely
thinking.
the first one, the first new one. I can't remember what year that came out, but you know.
Modern Warfare 2020. um,
It's
so
2019.
it was 2019.
Yeah.
I yeah, I've never really seriously played COD games, but I've I like them.
I'm I'm a freak for them. I've been playing them for years now. I little intricate details about the games. I'm a big not Call of Duty defender necessarily because Activision and all that.
Hmm.
But like in the terms of like people talking about the gameplay and such, there's always the same like deal of, oh well, the gameplay hasn't changed in so long. And then Modern Warfare 2019 comes out, and then fast forward to now, and people are like, oh, the gameplay hasn't changed in 5 years. It's like, what do you mean? The movement has changed. The gunplay has changed a lot. The TTK is different in Modern Warfare 3 2023 than it is in Modern Warfare 3 2011.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
I've I kind of felt that. So I haven't played any really the new ones. The last newest COD game that I played for a split second was Black Ops 4. I brought a friend over and I was like, "Oh, let's play the newest COD. It'll be fun." And he's like, "Dude, it kind of feels different because it's like it was like a mostly a battle royale, right?"
There was half of it that was the battle. It did that thing where instead of a campaign, they replaced it with battle royale because at least when Treyarch is like developing their COD games, they have this like I don't know if they still do it, but it used to be where they're like each team is focused on one aspect of the game, so they're basically
Oh.
making three games in one. So, for example, Black Ops 1, it was campaign had a team, the zombies had a team, and multiplayer had a team.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's why they have such like strong content across each deal is because they pretty much have a dedicated group on each side.
Hmm.
So with Black Ops 4, they changed it from a campaign to Battle Royale, which I mean, a lot of people complained about, but considering like what Black Ops 3's like campaign was, I don't really know if there's much way of carrying it over. Plus, I don't think they seem to be running out of ideas for their campaign, especially on the Treyarch side, because the
Hmm.
continuity of the story kind of cuts off after two and three, pretty much. And I think that's why they started doing like the reboot stuff, which for the
Oh.
Treyarch side started with Cold War. And Cold War was actually a blast. Still ran on the same engine that Black Ops 4 was on, but they made it look like it was closer to what Modern Warfare 2019 looked like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I think I no. I was gonna say that I think I played Cold War, but there was one before that, right? Was there a World War I one?
No. Uh,
Huh. What am I
you
thinking of
had
then?
you probably are thinking of like Infinity Ward's Vanguard and World War II
Yeah, it was.
games.
I think it was
Yeah.
WW2. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a random like send back to World War II and such from on the Infinity Ward COD games.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, so when I played Black Ops 4, my friend was like, "Yeah, dude, it feels different. It feels weird." And I was
Mhm.
playing it, and I'm like, "Hey, man, this kind of sucks. Do you want to play a different one?" And we just did split screen on some other one, and I think it was World
Yeah.
War II, like you said, and
Yeah.
it had that super fucking cool perk where every time you switch, you get a different gun.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that was the one I didn't play. I played a little bit of Vanguard, but that was like after its like time in the sun of being the new COD game. Uh, but that sounds crazy. Every time
Yeah,
you switch, you get a different. Did it change the attachments as well?
I don't know. It might have been fully randomized.
That's cool. See,
Yeah,
they need to bring that kind of thing back.
yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, I don't know. I like it. I had a lot of fun doing split screen on the first Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. Those are the two games that I played a
Yeah.
lot when I was a kid.
God, Black Ops 1 was so good.
Yes.
I was in a clan for Black Ops 1 called
What?
DSO. Yeah. Though that clan was like super like not organized, it
Mm.
seemed. And that anyone who was already past the like recruitment phase, like they had you like log practice hours and shit, which made sense. You practicing and shit
Yeah.
for the game, learning call outs and such. Because they went and did like competitions in person.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
Like they had a few instances where they got, yeah. And this was kind of like this was way back too. So like the Call of Duty pro scene was a little different than it is now.
Was it
Uh,
not as esports?
it was still, see, what do you mean by that?
I'm talking like first Evo to Evo 2024.
Okay. I mean, so more in the sense of how much money has been pumped into the scene, because I mean, esports is esports. It's just involves how much the like say developer or games industry in general is involved with said games competition
Yeah,
environment or competitive environment.
yeah, like massive.
Yeah,
I already forgot. I don't know what the word was.
it's, it's one of them.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Certainly a word.
Fuck, what was it? That's so funny that I forgot. Yeah, God's cool. Um, I think it's
Yeah.
interesting. Which campaign was it that had the motherfucker with the skull mask on that people kept posting and like I like that meme where he's just kind of looking to the left.
Those Ghost.
That's yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So are you talking in like the new games?
I guess.
They yeah, it's Ghost. Ghost looks a lot different. They gave him like a proper like skull mask on him and shit. And
Oh, it's not just a bandana
but
anymore.
it's not just a balaclava with some
Ah,
sunglasses on.
that's cool. That's cool.
You know what, speaking since you mentioned since this started with a COD video, have you seen the one where they take the original cutscene from Modern Warfare 2? The original one where I think it's Soap. No, not Soap. No, I think yeah, it is Soap who betrays you and Ghost, and it's actually on the multiplayer map that or the it's actually on the map that they use for multiplayer Estate.
Huh.
In fact, that's where Ghost and I can't remember the player character's guy gets shot and betrayed by Soap because he wants to uh, close some loose ends.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's so funny. They take this clip, they take the part of it and play fucking boosted music as they're chucking the bodies into the fire. Uh,
What?
and one guy fucking dabs and they just fucking
What?
freeze frame on it.
Okay, this is crazy. What the
What? That's what
fuck?
happened in the game. They put them next to each other, cover them in gasoline, and light them on fire.
And the dab?
Yes, he dabbed as he's chucking the body.
Oh. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about just some guy in the background dabs and the camera like turns and zooms up on him, freeze frames for like 5 seconds, and then it continues.
No, it's like it's because of the way the animation looked when he's chucking the body. Like character's arms just fling up, and this was like before the dab was like a big cultural like
Yeah,
touchstone, I guess, for lack of better terminology.
that's funny. That's awesome.
It's so good. It's so good.
I want to download Modern Warfare 2 again because, well, I say again, I never downloaded it. I just played it on the Xbox. Um, I want to do it because I've never beat the campaign. As a little kid, I always got stuck on mission 2, the one where you have to like stealth through the snow.
What? That's the like the easiest one.
I could never do it. As a little kid, I sucked at stealth missions. And probably now it would take me like 3 hours because of the way that I do stealth.
How is it that you do stealth that takes you like 2 hours?
So I'm I don't know, I may have told you this already, but the listeners don't know. Um, when I play Metal Gear Solid games, I don't kill anyone because that means more guards. So I end up spending like an hour on each section of a level because I don't want anybody to die and call more people and make it harder, even though it's way harder to keep everyone alive.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense in like Metal Gear where it's like, granted, you probably were doing it wrong. That gets all the cards sent to you. But, like I played through all the Metal Gear games, stealth, non-lethal, at least all the ones that you can do that in. Uh, just a fair majority of them. But it is difficult. But like for COD, you
I
have
don't
like a
know.
whole NPC with you, if I recall, in the snow one. He's like, all right, you gotta get the left one, I'll get the right one.
I just, for some reason, I mean, no, I was like 10 years old, 10, 9 years old. And like, I remember specifically like
Shit.
going out and then I remember getting ran over by the truck.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for laughing. I just
It's fine. It's funny though.
ran over by the truck.
I got ran over. I'm like, what the
No.
fuck? I was like, if I go prone, I probably won't get hit, right?
Oh my God, I need you to like stream the all gillied up mission and that mission into Discord one of these days just to see how it goes. Like I need to see, especially all gillied up. Like that's you're trekking across like was it Pripyat if I recall or some shit? Oh my God. Ugh, that's so fun. I'm sorry, that's so funny.
Now I think I've gotten quite a bit smarter over the years,
I hope
because
so.
there's in the Elden Ring DLC, there's a stealth section,
Ooh.
and you can. I remembered. I was like, wait, can I throw a rock and get these guys off me? Yeah, you can throw a rock and they'll like rush over to it, and you can get the fuck out of there.
Oh my God.
So
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know Elden Ring had stealth like that.
usually, well, it kind of does, because you can like crouch walk and no one will hear you.
Yeah. Can't you also
Um,
like hide in bushes and shit and they won't see you?
yeah, but that's
You're on that
never really
dragon's dogma
used.
thing. That's so weird because like it seems like it would be like the way to do stealth in that game. I don't play. I
Yeah,
haven't played much Elden Ring. I every time I play Elden Ring, I I don't usually get mad at games to like proper mad, but fucking something about Elden Ring just you know grinds my gears.
yeah,
I
yeah.
have 20 hours and I've beaten one boss.
I can, I can understand. It's a bit rough, and it's funny because I went back to Dark Souls 1 after trying to play it, I think, twice,
Yeah.
and I kind of breezed through all those bosses.
Dark Souls 1, Elden Ring is basically what reviewers thought Dark Souls 1 was originally.
Yeah, okay.
That's how I've heard, especially with this new DLC. Like, I've
Oh
been
god.
watching friends go through it, and I've heard some people be like, oh, well, it's not that hard. But honestly, I'm thinking they're fucking lying.
It's I'm not sure how to talk about it, because when I beat the boss, I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, that was all right." But when I'm during the boss, it's like, "This sucks." Like some of them, if you just go straight, the boss that you get when you just go straight ahead is fucking ridiculous, but she is so cool.
Yeah, I've
But it's
heard. I've
like
heard.
it's like every character, like even like the babies, even the little babies, do like
Oh
half your
no.
health every attack.
The babies? What is this? Dead Space 2?
I don't think there's actually babies in this game. There's babies in Lies of P. That's a cool game. I beat that a few weeks ago, actually. Um, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't play Lies of P. Did you say something after you said Lies of P? I think it cut out.
I don't think I did.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Unless I cut out.
I want you to take a look at this. This is a Kirby humorous comic. I want you to tell me what you think.
What? Gotta go lick midnight. What is going on?
So, for the listeners, there is a crudely drawn picture of Kirby and Waddle Dee. He says, "Want to go lick Meta Knight?" Only kind of. And then the second image is them licking Meta Knight, and he says, "Oh, you guys gotta stop doing that. Oh, you guys gotta stop doing that."
That's crazy.
It's so
Oh,
funny.
one of the reply images is terrifying.
The boiled one!
What?
No
Fucking
way!
boiled one.
The boiled one! Okay, this is. I don't know much about this guy. I learned about him recently. I've seen this image. My bestie could probably tell you more about this.
It's the titular main antagonist of the Doctor Nowhere analog horror video, The Boiled One Phenomena.
Yeah.
The sadistic spirit of Mutsuhiro Watanabe, a Japanese war criminal during World War II who passed away decades later. He would be reborn in death as a demonic entity that renders anyone who looks at him into a state of locked-in syndrome. A
Locked in!
locked-in
They're locked
syndrome?
in!
Holy shit, locked-in syndrome, also known as pseudocoma. Oh, this is real. This is like a real.
Oh.
Wait, there's two versions of this as well called total locked-in syndrome or
Total.
completely locked-in state. Yo, that's just
Holy
me every
shit.
day. I must be different.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Locked
Uh,
in. Get it twisted.
Get it? Get it twisted. I'm infected with locked-in syndrome.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I've had Northern Lion like bits burned into my brain lately.
I beat one of the Shadow of the Erdtree bosses by going, get it twisted.
Yep,
It
yep.
works.
It does. Honestly, that speech he did while playing the Sisyphus game,
Mhm.
like the whole "get it twisted," you are a rounding error on a Fortune 500 hundreds company balance sheet.
Two
You're just a
pennies.
you're 2 pennies. They don't care about you. Get it twisted. Like I something about that. It's been helping me.
It's
Get it
awesome.
twisted. You can achieve anything if you lock in. Like no truer words have ever been spoken.
He's so smart. How can someone be so smart?
He's built the self-discipline clearly from streaming for so long.
How long has he been streaming?
I believe he's been streaming since Justin TV.
Wow. He's a legend.
Oh, he started his YouTube channel in 2006. But in
Wow.
2011 he was regularly posting content full time.
Wow.
Uh when did he start streaming? Yeah, he started streaming in 2010.
Wow.
No. Yeah, that was like back when Twitch started. Like when the gaming portion of Justin TV became Twitch.
Wow.
Yeah, like I signed up for Twitch like a year later,
Damn, that's awesome.
which is only reason I had to sign up for Twitch and not and didn't realize I could use my Justin TV account.
Damn.
Because I used to watch King Foom do like the AI wrestler shit back on Justin TV. Yeah,
Whoa.
God, that's crazy to think that he's been streaming that long, especially with how the like meta has changed. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Maybe that's why I like his streams so much. It feels like those older streams.
Classic.
Yeah.
Just doing it. Wow, that's crazy. I first heard about Northern Lion like 4 years ago because I was watching Jabroni Mike play
Hmm.
The Binding of Isaac, and he's like something something Northern Lion, and I'm like Northern Lion. That sounds really familiar, but I got him mixed up with that pedophile Minecraft guy.
What dream?
No, no, no. There was a pedophile
Oh,
Minecraft guy who's something something lion.
oh. See, damn, there's so many of like when you say the Minecraft pedophile, that's like that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Exactly.
Minecraft pedo guy lion maker. That's his name. He had underwear printed with his character's face on it.
Lion Maker?
Yeah, this was like in the context of the internet. This was ancient. This was like 2016.
Oh yeah, that is like that's a whole different
Culture.
ball game, yeah.
Yeah.
Arrested on account of statutory and district. Yo! Oh,
Yeah.
God damn.
Yep.
Damn. That's crazy.
Well, on a lighter note,
Lighter.
do you know about Ancient Ogre from Tekken?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
Did you know that he has a Tumblr blog where he reblogs BBWs?
Yes, actually, I knew about that.
Yes! Yes!
I
Ancient
was
Ogre
I,
BBW!
I was there when the dark prophecies were written.
That's awesome! Yes!
Yeah, it was a classic.
Ancient Ogre BBW. What a.
What
I,
a
t-
guy.
I just. These so. I don't know how to explain it. It just makes me happy. It's funny.
So
Ancient
good.
Ogre. Ancient Ogre.
Did you know about in the same vein, did you know about like the on Twitter, it's the Saved You a Click gaming account?
Yes.
And now, unfortunately, this doesn't happen. You can't do this anymore. And I think his bit is forever ruined. Where if you looked into Twitter users' likes, you would see that it was nothing but Princess Daisy pornography.
Yep. Yep.
And I respect the grind, actually.
Yeah.
I think the commitment to having nothing but that be in your likes is honestly stronger than most of us.
Yeah. It's a good bit. I
It is a
think
great bit.
I think you can still look at somebody's likes by putting like slash like at the end of the
Nah, they fixed that within a few
uh,
hours because
rough.
somebody blew up the spot by posting that you could do it to Elon Musk's account, and he term searches himself all the
Mm-hmm.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's ridiculous.
How people talk about sativa, Red Bull, me on sativa, rat smoking a cigarette. How people talk about indica, NyQuil, me on indica, picture of a rat smoking a cigarette.
I feel that rat smoking a cigarette. My whole soul.
How often do you think about the song My Sharona by the Knack?
My Sharona by the Knack.
Yeah,
I don't think I've heard that, or at least I don't know the name.
it goes, My Sharona.
Wait, here, let me look this up real quick. Hold on.
My Sharona.
Oh yeah, this song sucks dick. My Sharona. I don't care. I don't care about your bitch.
So, this is so funny. Two things about that song. The first one is Vinny Vinesauce, as a kid, thought that my Sharona meant my opinion. Like, oh, that's just my Sharona.
Oh, that's an old bit. Holy shit. I have a
And
crop top of from the 2014 Vine Sauce charity.
whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a piece of history. That's
God,
badass.
I watched them when they still had Chat Tango. They still had the website and it was all just one stream they switched off
Yeah.
on.
I've
Yeah.
been to that website.
Mm-hmm.
It was so
It used to
funny.
be
Go
used
ahead.
to be different. Used to be different.
Yeah. Now they're not even a group anymore.
Are they not a group?
Yeah, they like broke up as a group a few years ago. So it's not like Vinesauce Limes, it's just Limes. It's just the one guy who now changed his name. It's just Rev. It's just Varg Skeletor instead of Vinesauce Joel.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty much all still chilling, I'm sure,
Oh
friends
yeah.
wise, but
Oh yeah. That's just
uh
not a conglomerate, I guess. What the
uh
fuck?
God, how many of these? There was only a few. Wait, I didn't know Jolly Langcore was technically part of it.
Yeah, he showed up. I think he shows up in like multiplayer stuff.
And Lythera. Well, okay, no, Lythera makes sense. I remember them talking a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Simple flips. What is these extras? I didn't know about this. Back in my day, it used to be Vine Sauce, Skeletor, Limes, Rev, Imakuni, Potato, and Hootie.
You know,
Like, I don't know who the fuck are these other people are.
when I was
I
looking
mean,
through
Connor
that,
eats pants and shit, yeah.
when I was looking through that their old website, there's a few streamers that just didn't stream for like decades, I guess, for like a
Yeah.
decade. And I remember Vinny talking, and like some people talking about it, being like, "Yeah, we don't know what happened to that guy." Like, there was one character, I say, one streamer called Study Guy, and the last time he streamed was like
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah, he was just disappeared. I remember, I think I caught one of his streams years ago, but like, yeah, he hasn't streamed fucking ever.
I wonder what happened to him. And then there was the streamer who was ousted. Do you remember GPM?
Yeah, I remember when he became part of it and then just got like dumped out like what, a year? Not even
Yeah.
after? What was the reason? Wasn't he like stole money or some shit?
Yeah, he stole some of the charity money.
Yeah.
He stole children's cancer treatment money.
Holy moly.
And then there are theories that he was the one who tried to, or I wouldn't, let me rephrase this, who started the false allegations against
Yo!
Vinny.
I remember that shit.
Yeah,
That's what it meant by fucking. That's probably what he meant by like, oh, he's gonna pursue legal action. Yeah, no, because apparently, like, what GPM's like husband left him after that too,
I don't know.
reportedly. Like, uh,
I don't know the rest of his side of the story.
yeah, I just remember some of that bit from GPM. Does he still like post or do?
Oh yeah, he posts YouTube videos that get like 100 views now.
That's so funny. Where's
Yeah.
his thing? His Twitter's all locked and everything.
Mm-hmm. Because he
Damn.
knows. Everyone
Yeah, he
found out.
knows.
And
He
oh, it was so
knows.
funny seeing all the evidence. It was like, no, Vinny was streaming, playing the game, looking at the game when these texts were sent.
Yeah.
Like, these are all fucking fake.
That's so
Crazy.
funny. Yeah, I remember when that all came out. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna wait to see what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Wow.
God, what a old bit. I hadn't thought about that in forever.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Vinny in a while either.
I watch him
That's
every so
yeah,
often.
yeah. I watched him for years and years and years, and so it's like it's kind of this not necessarily the same bit, but I remember the young Vinny. He
Mm-hmm.
had a little bit more life in him.
Oh,
Now he's
yeah.
now he's just chilling.
No, well, he's like 38, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah, he's like 38. Like
Yeah, he's chilling out.
he's chilling. He's chilling. But it wasn't what I was. It wasn't the Vinny I used to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Parasocial as fuck. What else you got on this docket?
What's your dream vehicle? What's like the
My
car or
dream vehicle?
yeah, like car or motorcycle or whatever?
Well, I've got a few, right? Because
Mm.
I'm a big car head.
All right, all right.
Yeah. Well, how would you not know the amount of times I've gone into detail on some shit about NASCAR and VC, like in the
Huh.
past?
I
You know,
think
I
I
used
remember.
to, I used to co-own a sim racing esports organization, right?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's Prismatic Motorsports. I used to be the media director. I stepped down fairly recently just because of stress and
Mm.
I honestly felt like the team principal needed someone who was a little more reliable than me.
Hmm.
On top of all that, so was like, okay, I'm gonna head off. Now that the leadership that they have now has been fantastic,
Great.
and
Well, that's good to hear.
they recently just did like a 24-hour endurance race within iRacing after with I'm trying to remember the charity. I feel bad, but not remember the charity. But boy, howdy, it was for something.
Huh.
But
Wow.
yeah, they're the only all trans and non-binary team.
Oh.
Well, not necessarily at the moment, but like in the way that it exists, Prismatic has pretty much been like a trailblazer
Wow.
in that regard.
That's
Uh,
cool.
yeah, yeah. I I designed liveries for the NASCAR events that we would do. We were also like partly involved in helping field and also design delivery for one of the first two trans women in a NASCAR sanctioned event, which was the
Wow.
eNASCAR Collegiate Truck Series.
Wow.
Yeah. I say one of the two because there was two gals who started in the same race. So
Ah.
uh, one of them was one of our driver at the time was one of Prismatic's drivers.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm kind of a I'm kind of a freak for esports bullshit. Like I've been in and around like varying different ends of uh the scene for a long time now.
Wow.
Yeah. Hell, I used to play PM in the Oklahoma PM scene back then too. I wasn't crazy good or nothing, but I showed up. I was there. Yeah,
That's awesome. Wow.
on top of anything else I do nowadays.
Wow.
Hmm.
So yeah, what's some cars or something you'd like to
Oh
have?
yeah, yeah, cars. Well, clearly, let me just real quick. There's this really nice van that I really want, right?
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, the Delica,
Delica.
Mitsubishi Delica, probably like a '90s or early 2000s Delica, because you can make them very nice off-road vehicles.
Oh, I've seen these.
Yeah, I see them all around like Atlanta as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd love like a Delica or God, I a Porsche would go crazy.
Hmm. Like a
A
Cars One Sally
GT3
type.
uh GT3 RS specifically, the race car one.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But an older like say G Series 911 would be cool. Stuff like that. They're just pretty cars. I love the body lines that are consistent across Porsches. Uh, they're gorgeous vehicles, gorgeous vehicles. And the rear engine placement in some of them, especially the older ones, like it gives the car a very pointy front end when you're turning,
Hmm.
especially like racing them. It's very interesting. Uh, In fact, I'm trying to remember the exact details of what it does to the rear wheels, because then you don't have to have a drive shaft running under the car
Hmm.
to the rear wheels. The rear wheels are basically just attached to the rear end. So, uh, in fact, sometimes you would, as far as I know, in the Cayman Cup Series Porsche Cup cars, one of the things that ends up needing to be done is you got to put like a little bit of gas on to really help the car into the corners.
Huh.
It has to do with the weight distribution of the car too, because the engine's heavy as hell. And a lot of cars have them in the front, but you also got cars that have them in the middle. And
Oh.
a middle engine displacement is actually like a really good deal for a car sometimes.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it's interesting stuff. Cars are cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Hmm. Now, A Porsche or a Delica, cool. But the real one, me, just real quick. I want a Generation 4 NASCAR Pontiac.
Hmm.
So, yeah, because you can buy these older like NAS because they had multiple cars per team because
Hmm.
you wreck one, you got to throw another one down. So there's actually a fair chunk of them floating around.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
but
Yeah.
you light one of those up and drive down a road, you're gonna cause all the cars around you to start to start uh, what's the word? All their little sirens start going off.
Yeah. Yeah. The car alarms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a really funny video of them using a was it a Budweiser car? No, not a Budweiser, Michelob, I think, or some shit. I don't know beer. Uh, as a NASCAR fan, I actually don't know beer because I don't drink.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
The two cars that I'd want to have, um, since ever since I've been a little kid and I watched a few James Bond movies, I've always wanted an Aston Martin.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say Aston Martin.
They look nice.
No, they're gorgeous cars. They're gorgeous cars. I really love the was it the DBR9?
Hmm.
Uh was used in it was a race car built by Aston Martin's racing team, Aston Martin Racing. Uh God, let me find a good yeah, this is a good photo. What track is that? I don't recognize it. Wait, no, this might
Oh.
be is this Sebring? This might be Sebring. Yeah, 2009 Sebring, I believe that photo is from.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gorgeous machines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And then
Yeah.
the other one, which is kind of weird, and I just learned what it was called recently. I wouldn't say
I
recently, it's been like 5, 6 years.
mm-hmm.
A 1969 Plymouth. Now, the reason that I
Okay.
want one of those is because of Hot Wheels.
Yeah, yeah. This is
S-
a big Hot Wheels car for sure.
So, when I was a little kid, I watched this movie series, Hot Wheels World Race and Hot Wheels Acceleracers. And
Mm-hmm.
my
I'm
favorite
aware of those.
character, Taro Kitano, in the first
Yo!
movie, he drove that fucking car.
Uh, that's so good. Taro Katano is a wild character.
And it's crazy is he's the only character I think whose design completely changed from movie to movie.
Yeah.
He was
He
like
they
he was supposed to be like Japanese, but like he just kind of looked like a white guy, and then
yeah.
they like completely changed his face.
Yeah, like that one.
Yep. Yeah, yeah, they completely changed him.
It looks like they like stretched his face in Photoshop and pumped like stereotypes into him.
Yeah, it does. It looks I'm
God,
not sure what to think about it, but he's still cool.
the the animation of those like Hot Wheels movies reminds me very much of like they're like more HD versions of like what they used to animate Max Steel, the original Max Steel, not
Max
the new
Steel.
shit.
Let me look at this because that sounds familiar.
They made a movie and they also made a reboot cartoon series in 2016. Uh,
Max Steel original. This sounds so familiar.
here's the like
Oh
poster
my
cover for
god.
like
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, Max Steel. I had like I had a bunch of the toys as a kid. Like the fucking. I specifically had like the purple motorcycle. Uh, Let me find a photo of it. It was so cool. The front end split open and it shot like a toy dart thing.
Is it an orca whale?
And an orca whale? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there was a fucking whale involved. It's been forever. This shit came out in like literally the 90s and early 2000s.
You can tell because of the girl.
Yup.
She looks just like what's her face from The Matrix.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Wow.
Can't remember her name either.
Was it Trinity?
Yeah, Trinity was right. Trinity
Yeah.
was right. Yeah.
Purple motorcycle. This looks like an old toy. Yeah.
Yeah. Real old toy. Even came with the helmet and shit.
Wow.
And oh man, this shit was silly. Oh, here's a good example of like the action figure toys from X. So this show was just made to sell action figures
Oh,
and
oh my
toys.
god. He looks like he's in a surfer suit.
I think that is a surf suit because that was like his whole thing is he was like an extreme sports super agent guy.
Oh my god.
So they were doing like parachuting and shit, and
That's kind of badass.
it was a bit like I remember watching it as a kid and just losing my mind.
That's
Uh,
awesome. I was thinking about the Ninja Turtles,
oh yeah.
and I can't remember how I found out about them. I want to say it
Hmm.
was the 2006 movie, TMNT.
Oh my God. Wait. Was that the live action one?
No, that was 3D.
Ah, 3D.
The live action ones were
Oh,
like,
yeah. Team and God, I forgot about this movie was actually kind of heat, if I remember
yeah,
correctly. It was kind of heat.
it's, and I think it was also my first introduction to characters growing up and things changing.
Yeah,
Cause like that was a sequel to the '80s cartoon, I think.
I think so.
Cause like I didn't know, like I didn't know much about it. I was like, oh, Shredder's dead. Okay, that must have been the bad guy. Oh, these are all new
Mhm.
characters. These are all new bad guys, and like I loved that shit so much.
Yeah.
I had the PS2 game, and it had a whole bunch of crazy like cheat codes. It had big head mode.
Hell yeah, the
Um,
classic.
I had a whole bunch of action figures. Um, I recently, it was like 4 years ago, I re-got the Smash Bros. Game of it.
Oh my God.
The one by Ubisoft, who has secret Rabbids unlockable.
Oh my God. What game is this? Fucking
TMNT
like
Smash Up.
oh my God. Yeah, that I forgot that game existed. I thought there was a different one that you had.
Um,
Uh,
and I had the like combinable play sets.
yo.
Yeah, there was four, one for each turtle. They also came with little other action figures too, and you stick them together. And the top part, it was like 2D. So like, the top part was New York, and the bottom part was the entire hangout, the turtles hangout.
Hell yeah. Holy shit.
It was awesome,
That's
and like
awesome.
it introduced the Night Watcher.
The Night
Do you
Watcher.
remember this?
Oh my God, I'm looking this up. I have not. It's been a long time.
So in the movie, it starts off showing where the turtles are now. And Leo is like this. He's like helping some village in like South America or like Africa, like fight against fucking like fascists or something. And
Yo.
like he's like this like cloaked figure that's helping him out or something. Mikey is like a mascot like birthday party guy. Donnie's on
Yo.
Donnie's on like tech support, and Raph
Mhm.
is Batman. He's the Night Watcher,
Yeah. I'm remembering now. Yeah, he's the Night Watch. He had the fuck ass outfit on.
and Instead of using size, he uses twin ball and chains. Is that not the coolest shit ever?
Was the coolest fucking shit.
It's so awesome. And the fucking
It,
oh, it's
did
so
they ever
good.
bring did they ever bring the Night Watcher to the like violent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics, like
I
the
don't know.
original stuff?
I don't know.
Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like I'm sure it's well known now, but like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles started out as like this hyper violent comic.
I didn't know it was hyper
Uh
violent, but I knew it was a comic.
oh yeah, yeah. It was like I think at one point Raphael is like the only turtle left at one
Damn.
point. Yeah, yeah, like it's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I think for me for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, my first introduction was I think like the old cartoon, but then I think the thing that really like stuck out that made me like try to like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the 1990 movie.
Live action one.
Yes, the like old live action one.
I think I watched that on TV one time.
Splinter looks so fucked up in it.
I gotta watch him again because there's those fucking meme images with the costumes.
Yeah, yeah. See, here's Splinter. But now that's more Max Steel. Hold on.
Oops, wrong image.
Oops. Oops.
Yeah,
He looks so fucked up.
he's
I
so
think
weird.
I think like in those movies, it's him who says the word cowabunga. Or no, I think he says it later, and then he's like, I made it funny.
Oh my god.
So weird.
Oh my god. TMNT rules.
I think the hardest Splinter has ever looked was trying to remember which movie this is from.
That's from the
It's like
2006 movie. That's the one we were just
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, the 2006 movie. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So 2006 Splinter probably the best
Yeah,
in
he's
my eyes.
awesome.
But that 1990 Splinter though, he's he's something else.
He's special. He's got human teeth.
He looks like a sewer rat.
A
No, he
real,
does have human teeth. Holy shit.
a real rat.
A real rat.
I got one.
Yup. Yup.
So, speaking of the old cartoon,
Yes.
Leonardo's voice actor is a man named Cam Clark. Do you know about this guy?
Am Clark. No, I don't.
Cam Clark has been voicing so many characters for like 40 fucking years. Uh, he's also the English voice of Corrin from Fire Emblem, as well as Arthur and I think his name's I forgot, but it's some samurai kid from that game who he uses an alias for, only for that character, which I find very strange.
Very strange.
He also voices Eddie the Eagle in the 80s PSAs.
Oh
He is
wow.
Liquid Snake.
Yo, okay, so that's probably where I've heard
Mhm.
him. The other stuff I hadn't. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played Fire Emblem.
That's okay.
Not a big Fire Emblem gal. Now I did play Fire Emblem Heroes on the phone. That was
Oh
kind of
yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah. I'm still in
You know
there.
I'm looking at his behind the voice actors, and he voiced Freddy the Ferret from Barnyard, the 2006 movie.
That's right. And he also did it in Back in the Barnyard too. He reprised the role.
Yo, that's so good.
Oh, he's in so much. He was in that fucking
Oh, he's
Crunchyroll
in.
exclusive like High Guardian Spice show as some big cat.
Oh my god.
He's everywhere. And
He's in Vegas XLR. He's in Bloody Roar. What the fuck?
mm-hmm.
He's been everywhere. Yeah, so I have heard this guy. Just didn't know his name.
I'm like obsessed with him. And
I
there's a
can see
reason.
why.
He's when my best friend and I were still dating, we she would send me shitty straight to DVD VHS animated movies.
Let's go.
A lot of them were by a company called Golden Films.
Okay. I think I've heard of them.
And with, oh God, I don't know the phrase. He was in all of them.
God damn.
Every single one. I'd be just watching. It's like, oh, it's Aladdin, whatever. And she goes, "Does that sound familiar?" And I'd like wait a little bit and hear it clearer, and I'd fucking freak out because it's Cam Clark again. Of course, it's Cam Clark. Jimmy Neutron's voice actor was also in those movies, and Charles Martinet was in a few of them, as well as he wrote a few of them too.
Oh, wow.
They were in all of those. He was in The Nuttiest Nutcracker, which is some 3D fucking Christmas movie. He's also in Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer.
Yo, the classic?
He's just in all these fucking weird, straight to fucking DVD movies. And it's like, I can't believe this. So we looked at his website, and he's got an album. Like, he makes music and sings.
Okay.
And it's funny because he was the singing voice for a few characters in Golden Films.
Oh, wow.
And we looked at the review for one of his albums, and it said, "This is music to every gay man's ears."
Oh.
And we're like, what? Turns out he came out as gay in 2009.
Oh.
So, like,
Okay.
he's gay, he's been in everything. It's like, how could I not be obsessed with him?
You know what? Yeah, absolutely. That's he's been every. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
He's great. I want to meet him someday, and I just have this dying question. Like, I want to ask him, like, what was it like working for Golden Films? Was it like, I think he was, no, I don't think he was in that. I just want to know, like, what were the working conditions like? Was it in like a legit booth? Was like, how much did he get paid? Like, I just want to know.
Yeah, like, damn, we gotta find him. We gotta find him and ask him.
I have tweet notifications on, so
Cam
whenever.
Clark, come to Georgia.
Have you seen these new videos using a video editing AI where they edit classic like vines and stuff, and
Yeah.
just new people arrive?
Huh?
So there's no audio, so people have to put in audio. But there's the what's 9 plus 10 video.
Yeah, yeah.
He says, what's 9 plus 10? 21? Or no, he doesn't even say that. It then cuts to the door behind the kid opening and another version of the kid coming out and him turning around and looking at it.
What?
And it just like, it hangs on that. And the other like kid is like wiggling around in a weird AI dreamy sort of way.
That's so wild.
And there's the King Bach video, or King Batch, I don't know what his name is.
King Batch.
Yeah, King Batch, the fucking only a spoonful.
Yeah.
And before he pulls out the spoon, another King Batch shows up and is like running, just fucking sprinting towards him.
Okay. Has there been one? Because I have this King Batch line that lives rent free in my head for like ever since I first saw it. Like I think I was still in high school when I first saw it. Like, it was the one where he like accidentally gets shoulder checked by some guy going like while they're passing each other. And the guy turns around, he says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then you hear this high-pitched squeal that he's making as he's on his knees trying to put spaghetti noodles back in his pocket.
Wow. Wait, I think I remember that.
I need someone to make that into a surreal experience. I don't give a fuck about AI unless it's using it for something funny.
Yeah, exactly. That's so funny.
Uh,
Let's see. What? Some of these are so old I don't remember what they're supposed to be. Oh no, I remember this. Do you remember the show? I think it was on TLC about the guy who had a massive nutsack.
I had a massive nutsack.
Yeah, the story was he got hit in the balls with a soccer ball, and then his nuts just kept growing in size.
Huh.
And he just had a massive sack, just huge.
Hold on. TLC nutsack guy. Hold on. The man with 132-pound scrotum.
Yep.
2008.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, I remember because his the way his pants looked were funny. Because
Yeah.
well, no, because he had to wear a fucking zip-up hoodie on his bottom half.
Yeah.
I think he was a trendsetter. I think honestly,
He's a
wearing the hoodie like that,
Yep.
trendsetter. I mean, they're basically just MC Hammer pants, but now it has a better use of holding this guy's scrot.
Yeah. Yep. I was thinking about that.
How is he now? Oh, yeah, he got surgery on his testicles.
Yep. And now he's normal.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Cannot afford the surgery, so Phil performed it for free. Okay, that's cool. Warren's struggles with the condition and subsequent operation were filmed by British TV crew, The Man with the 10-Stone Testicles, which aired on Channel 4 in the UK in 2013. And then he died of complications from diabetes in 2014.
Oh, that sucks.
Rest in peace, Wesley Warren Jr., the man with the 132.5-pound nutsack.
Damn.
He had the biggest balls out of all of us.
Oh my god.
God damn. I didn't know this fucking hero died. Damn.
You ever make a rage comic?
Oh god. I think I tried to make rage comics, but because my mind that couldn't keep still on things, I would just end up like I was using my HTC Hero, and I had like 7 rage comic apps that I would just switch between after I got done scrolling through them.
Damn.
And to this day, I don't remember half of them. I think the only real, like, quote-unquote rage comic that I remember is the one with the dude who throws his bong into the trash can. One.
Wait, I remember that.
Yeah. It's
funny.
like, out of weed, to throw the bag away.
This is one of those.
Oh.
That's the videos.
What the fuck? Oh, no.
Now, here's our last topic for today. Seinfeld gore edits.
Seinfeld gore edits. What? Hey, fellas, check this out. Yeah, I've never seen these. What the fuck?
Seinfeld gore edits. Ugh.
No way. No. Okay, I've seen this one. Okay, I didn't know this was like a fucking like genre.
Kramer, what's going on here? It followed me home, Jerry.
The mask mandate is finally over. I can finally take this thing off. Kramer, you're wearing a mask? Yo!
Oh.
Uh, you know, I okay, I've seen variations of this one. It's like, what's going on in there, Kramer? It's a murder of the universe.
Oh.
uh, isn't there a one where there's like they're on the plane and
Yes!
Costanza says some shit and then it just fucking
They get sucked the fuck out. Oh my god. Seinfeld
uh,
gore edits. Hey fellas, check this out. Hey Jerry, what the hell happened in here? George just exploded for no reason. Well, that's weird.
I need to learn to do like impressions of some of the Seinfeld characters, either Costanza or probably Jerry, just so I can say like shit while I'm playing Third Strike.
Yeah.
Uh, what do you mean, Jerry? That's not plus on block. The only thing I can do is just doing the Trump one. Like, I can't believe it. I was plus on block, folks. I was plus on block. I should have been able to connect.
That's
The
good.
game's broken.
It's good.
It's good.
I remember seeing something about Little Trump, where he like, it's like Trump, but like he gets a little version of himself, and they just like do stuff. Fuck. I liked
Oh
the
my
video, but it was
god.
like 10 years ago.
It's like a mini me type deal.
The Cool
Uh,
Autistic Gamer 774. Have you seen this?
cool autistic gamer 774.
So, it's this YouTube channel called Cool Autistic Gamer 774, and he
Uh,
uploads Smiling Friends clips. And at the end of them, he shows up and says, "You just watched a cool clip by the Cool Autistic Gamer 774. If you liked the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you."
oh my god.
And the edits have been getting more and more like convoluted and like good.
Oh, I gotta look at this. Oh my god.
And people thought it was just like a joke at first, and then it's like, oh no, maybe this guy's part of the team. Like maybe this guy works on the show.
I really want this guy to show up. Oh my god, they have to. They have to. God damn.
Oh, here it is. Well, here's this shitty little fucking animation. It's an Oni
Oh,
Plays bit.
this. He took my finger. Uh, what the fuck? The finger transplant was a success. Oh my god. I have not seen an Oni Plays bit in forever. Was he like fucked up or something? Not to go that direction, but
um, yeah. I mean, they were associated with Shadman for a while.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Yeah. For
Uh,
those of you who don't know, Shadman was arrested for like illegally owning firearms, and also, I think he was a pedophile.
I
Um,
I
go ahead.
did. When did he get arrested?
It's like
Because I
it's like
don't
4
remember him
years
getting
ago.
arrested. Oh, 4 years ago. Shit. Damn, they should have put him in there for longer. God
Yeah,
damn.
for real. The
Yeah.
the only thing The funniest thing I can say about Shadman was this story that Oni talked about, where he drew like a stupid little version of Shadman on a receipt that, you know, because they bought like a fucking restaurant together or whatever,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it said "Take it easy, babe," and the
Oh.
girl like was like, "Haha, thanks," and he like points to him and said, "It was him." And the funniest part about it was he gave like a 2 cent tip.
What?
Like either that or like no tip at all.
No tip at all, but he drew Shadman's face on
And
it.
said that Shadman did it.
Oh my god.
So imagine working at a fucked up food job and you're like the
Yeah.
waitress and you get tipped 2 cents and the dude that tipped 2 cents drew a fucking picture that says "Take it easy, babe."
Take it easy, baby. That's crazy. I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Was she pissed? I'd have been pissed.
Probably.
2 cents? Fuck. I mean, probably would have lost you. I probably would have lost my job if I reacted, but shit, 2 cents
Two
and a waitress?
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucked up.
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun.
We learned a lot. We
We
laughed
learned
a
a
lot.
lot, laughed a lot,
And I think that was a pretty great episode.
and I think that was a pretty great episode.
So, anything you want to plug? Anything you want to shout out?
Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to shout out?
Okay, we're done here.
Okay, we're done here.